Hey Rachel, great to see you after
We're
a while.
doing this, finally.
Yeah. Rachel, you have been with Insight Global for so many years, almost for 15 years now. So what's your experience within the Insight Global working with the energy and utility industry?
Yeah, like you said, I've been here now for about 14 years, supporting the energy industry only for the last few, and I have to say, it has been I feel so honored to be able to be part of this industry at this particular time. Our utility customers have such a big job to do right now, and that impact is really felt at all of our front doors. I think of, keeping the lights on in emergency rooms and keeping the food in my fridge safe and keeping my cell phone charged, all the way down to simple things like keeping the sound machine on that helps my kids sleep at night. I think that being in this role today has been one of the coolest parts of my career. Insight Global has really transformed our business model in this industry from a staffing provider to a professional services provider. And we play such an important role in helping this industry meet specific challenges like infrastructure that has to be upgraded to meet the explosive demand, safety that is non-negotiable as we face even crazier environmental impacts, customer experience that has to be the best it's ever been, and then an industry-wide workforce transformation.
Yes.
All of that is just, I feel very fortunate to be supporting the industry now at a time when it really is impacting our communities so significantly. So what about you? What have you been up to for the last couple years?
Oh yeah, of course I joined Insight Global this year, and it's really amazing journey for me so far. I've been in the utility and energy industry for almost 20 years now, working from the Middle East utilities and energy industry in Europe and now in North America for last few years. It's really amazing journey because seeing the utilities going through the regulations, understanding how to work with the ISO and RTO, and just figuring out the things, how it's going to work. Suddenly all the digitization start introducing with, I call it a smart age, because smart meter,
right,
smart grid, everything became smart kinda, and then the grid modernization started. That was a time that after 50 years we started really seeing that we need to upgrade our grid to meet the demand. And while the utilities figuring out this cycle, guess what? EVs started introducing to the market.
It's always something.
And, always something. That's interesting and energetic industry. So EVs came to the market. That's another extra demand. So the regular demand, which was close to 2% per year growth, suddenly jumped into a way over 2% with the EVs and electrifications. And while utilities figuring out these ones with the improvement on the chip industry, with the computer science and the digital transformation, AI industry start popping really up and becoming for itself as an infrastructure industry. So really all these data centers popping up everywhere, and utilities now to keep up with all these large big demands. They need to figure out how to work with the generation companies if they don't have their own generations, like the new nuclear is another basically technology. It's not a new technology, but how to really enhance it and add it again more to the grid is another challenge. But you know what? What you just said makes more sense, because the main challenge for today's industry is not all about the technology, it's about also the workforce, because of the retirement rate that's happening for the utility, because of the skill sets for the emerging technologies. And last but not least, after the pandemic, return to the office policy, changing so many things for the utilities and the workforce. Now utilities needs more new skilled workforce. And that's where we can really
come
shine.
in. Yeah, I think that's such a good point, and like what really sets us apart, right? We are a company who cares so deeply about our people, our consultants, and our customers. I think we live every day when we come to work with our shared values in mind, and I think and I hope our customers and our consultants think that really sets us apart. We have always been committed to an excellent consultant experience, and I think over the past few years we've just gotten better and better at attracting the right talent and then retaining that talent to be successful in all the projects that we're deploying. I mean, we've been supporting the utilities industry now for over 15 years, helping them meet the demand that you're talking about. And one thing I want to make sure we don't leave out is the internal team that we have assembled to support the energy industry. Folks like yourself who come with so much industry experience, our delivery teams that have been running projects for us in the utility space for close to 15 years, and then our strategic accounts team. Like, they are so talented and have built such deep-rooted relationships with these customers, and I think that's really what's allowed us to come up with the most creative and customized solutions for each individual customer. And I would say I think that's what makes us the most difficult to compete with today.
Oh yeah, I can't agree more on that one. I haven't seen anyone else in the industry really add that much of value to the energy industry and utilities. One thing that I should really emphasize and go deeper in is we are really nimble to meet the customer where they are and build customized team with our applied engineering, customer experience, cloud, app, data, and AI for their success. We understand the whole life cycle of the industry based off of the deep relationships that we have with the hyperscalers, with the high-tech companies, with the oil and gas companies, energy, utilities, government. We help not only they basically be able to meet the demands of the growing electricity, but build all these infrastructures for the AI dominance of the US.
Yeah, helping keep the lights on.
Oh yeah, keep the lights on, love that.